Hey y'all, so today I'm going to take you guys on a little visit to an arts council. Now, why would I go do that and take you on a little trip to the arts council? There's arts councils all over the country. Different counties have them, different cities have them, and I'm taking you guys on a little trip because, well, art is one of the things that make me happy. Art makes me happy, and to see others' works, others' crafts, others' paintings, sculptures, that's always really made me happy. I think people have a skewed view of arts councils and artists in general. I think we associate them with snooty things, posh things, things that we can never afford, or things that we can not have, or we just don't understand where they're coming from. And I'd like to kind of dispel that little myth a little bit. Myself, I'm an artist. I do paint. I haven't painted in quite a while because I've been busy with other things and building my business. I've been painting murals at home because that to me is a good relaxation technique. I've been painting murals and things at the studio to help calm people that we work with in the mental health, behavioral health, and the developmentally delayed realm. So there's a lot of factors that go into play when I think of art for myself. A lot of people do all types of things that is considered art. You may like to cook. To me, that's a form of art. I mean, it's your creation is good. You made it and it feeds people. Same thing with painting and drawing and sculpting. Art is not limited to just those particular things, like painting and sculpting and drawing and that type of thing. I'm going to insert some footage in here, and let's just take a look around at the Wilson Arts Center that's located in historic downtown Wilson, North Carolina. And my friend so graciously, on the day that nobody was there because they're closed on Monday, let me go in and do a little bit of filming. So I'm going to take you guys through a little bit of the gallery. It's a very large space. They've had wedding receptions there recently. They've had a lot of art installations there recently. So just look at the massive space. It's really phenomenal what they did, transforming this former department store building into an art center. And it's the home of the Wilson Arts Council for Wilson County and the city of Wilson. So if you've never been, or if you've, in the area, then go check it out. They have some pretty cool stuff there, and they have a really nice gift shop as well. And I was just browsing through the glass cabinets, looking at the jewelry and all the things, and I thought, wow, that makes me happy, because somebody was creative enough to use those creative vibes and their talent to create those really lovely pieces of jewelry, which in itself is art, right? And that they're selling that to people who appreciate and who like to wear jewelry. Am I a jewelry person? No. Now, I don't really wear jewelry. The only piece of jewelry that you'll actually ever see me wear is a mini urn necklace that's a heart shape. It contains my sister's ashes in it and her birthstone. I wear that when we perform on stage, or I'm at a special event and I just feel like the need to wear it. I don't wear rings. I don't wear necklaces or anything like that. However, I do appreciate it. But there's a lot of people who can really pull off wearing jewelry, rings, earrings, necklaces, those types of things. And that's really an awesome thing to be able to do physically, to pull those things off. To have the need to be able to love jewelry and to appreciate somebody else's work and to pull that off with your fabulous outfits. I'm not really a fancy dresser unless I have to go somewhere. I don't really wear makeup unless it's absolutely necessary, or if I'm doing a show or I'm on TV or doing an event where I have to. That's just not something that I like to do, because I've done it my whole entire life. I was raised on a stage. I was raised where you had to dress to the nines with high heel shoes, and now that I'm in my older years, it's not something particularly that I'm fond of doing. So I do whatever I have to do. You know, when I go do speeches and talks and things at graduations and other types of events where I'm advocating for mental health, behavioral health, brain function health, and special needs people, then yeah, you know, I'll fancy up just a little bit. But in my day-to-day life, I want to be comfortable. Now, when we looked around the Arts Council, there were some pretty good, comfortable looking things. There is these fabulous prints. I thought, wow, that is awesome. And I love the little overlay type shirt that was there, blouse, whatever you want to call it. It was really pretty. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And I noticed that the print was the same as the chair. So that was pretty awesome. And apparently this artist makes their own prints and makes, you know, all of these wonderful articles and pieces of clothing, which I found fabulous. I'm like, wow, how creative and happy must you be to be able to create the patterns, see the patterns in your head, and then bring it to fruition into lovely pieces of cloth that can be fabricated into chair covering materials or, you know, clothes, you know. Just, I really enjoyed that. And I looked at the large artist display that was there, and that whole piece of work can be actually put together. So it's kind of like, to me, an artsy painted puzzle piece. So we walked around and viewed different areas. I really liked the lighting fixture installation. It orbed and flowed and was very wavy in nature, and it changed colors, and it was so pretty. So I really did enjoy that, and it was just a kind of a calming experience to be there. And I noticed all these other different sculptures, bowls, different tables that Artisan Leaf, which is also in Wilson, had made. And if you don't know who they are, go check them out. They're called Artisan Leaf. They do fabulous, fabulous resin epoxy work and a lot of sculpted things, a lot of sculpted pieces of furniture, tables, that type of thing. And pretty affordable. I know a lot of people think, oh God, art, you know, I can't afford that. Well, not every piece of art that you have or that you see is going to be, you know, $9 million. And sometimes even a painting that you see, and you purchase a painting and you can afford to purchase a painting for a couple of $100, you know, that's something that you've spent, that you've helped somebody else, a small business owner. And then you've placed it in your house, or you've placed it at your office, or you've placed it somewhere for other people to look at it and enjoy it. I enjoy a lot of different types of art. I really enjoy abstract art. I enjoy landscape paintings. I enjoy a lot of things, you know, different types of sculptures. I saw some really cool sculptures. Looked like they were made out of old tools, but they were fish. They were just so neat, and it's something that I could see if I had a beach house, putting stuff like that at the beach. So don't overthink the fact that just because artists exist, and just because arts councils exist, and just because you have the misconception that things are foo-foo and fancy and, oh, I'll never fit in, and my art is not good enough to be showcased, you're wrong. You would be really surprised at how welcoming a lot of these communities are, and a lot of these people are. A lot of people who don't like to go to art shows will still purchase. They'll purchase things online. I've had several things when I was making mailboxes. I painted mailboxes for quite a while, different types of themes. I had to be really careful what I painted because of licensed copyrighted material, but different original pieces of painted mailboxes, and I raised money to start my nonprofit for my special needs wish kids. So I had to be really careful where I placed my mailboxes, and I did place them in a couple of stores, and they didn't stay very long. They were sold, so I was very grateful for that, and people liked what I did with the mailboxes. And I've had people purchase some paintings, and I've gone in and done some murals for nurseries and things like that at people's houses in the past. So it all depends on how you look at it and how you look at art in general and people who have small businesses. Now I will do this shout out here because he's a fabulous, fabulous artist for my nonprofit, Don't Call Me Strange, and you can go check it out at don'tcallmestrange.com. We were looking for a logo. We needed a logo. We needed a really good animated work of art, which I particularly thought automatically, Thomas Estrada. So if you don't know anything about Thomas Estrada, go check it out. He's on the don'tcallmestrange.com page. He's also, I think I have him linked to everything there, and he's, if you guys know him, he's been a Disney Pixar animator. I did a podcast show on him a couple of years back. Just a fabulous, fabulous, talented human being. When we got our rendered drawing back from Thomas, it was wonderful. Matter of fact, the board voted and we named our animated logo guy there Thomas the Mighty Support Dog. That was in respect and honor for not only Thomas Estrada but also his dad. So we really were thrilled to get that piece of artwork back. It was worth every dime, every penny. He's worth every dime and every penny in his own right. So his family is very talented, multi-talented, wonderful artist, animator, illustrator, whatever you want to call it. His whole entire family is great. So go check him out. But when you log on to Don't Call Me Strange, you'll see Thomas the Mighty Support Dog in his rocket wheelchair, of all things. Which, you know, working with a special needs population, we wanted to make sure that they were not only represented well, but that that piece of art represented what we were about, which is being supportive and just being awesome, being there for those who need it and being advocates for those who need it, who don't have a voice. So thank you for that. I'm going to put in and insert a little bit of music here because I want you to just walk around with me and look at the Arts Council. It's a brand new building. I hadn't been in since they had finished it, and they're my neighbors. Literally, I walk out my back door of the studio, there they are. There's their back door. So we had a really great time. There's a lot of new things that they're going to be doing coming up here in the near future. So they'll be closed for a couple of weeks while they do some more installations and some more artsy things. But if you can get out and go visit them, please go do that. And I hope you guys are enjoying my pretty songbirds out here as I'm talking outside again, and my yard. And thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and just keep it up. I've got some more adventures on the way, and I want to show you guys more of what I'm doing with my front lawn garden out here, and just taking a couple of trips so you guys can see some other things. I have something planned up my sleeve coming up in the next couple of days that I'm going to be filming, and I'm going to be walking through and just showing you guys a little bit of where I'm at. Good old Johnston County and Wilson County. So here we go. Enjoy. We'll look forward to seeing you guys again on the next vlog. Be happy. Be kind. If you can't be kind, then just be quiet. Y'all have a good one.